The one you heard noise outside last night,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Loudness, right?
Yeah.
Drinking, right?
Yeah.
You hear that lady again, right? You heard people about drinking,
I
right?
did.
Yep. Okay. What did that letter prove?
Nothing.
What did it solve?
Nothing.
That warning that letter saying what could happen. Did they listen to the letter?
No.
No. So you heard bottles, you heard yelling,
No.
and you heard the same shit you've been hearing daily, every night, and that letter didn't do a damn thing, did it?
No. No.
And you had it written and documented that you get in trouble for that.
No.
And you wake up outside to go outside, where you find is bottles
No.
and cans.
No.
And were they questioned or were they talking to?
No.
And since that letter's been out, the drinking happened that same night after that letter during business hours. The next day on Friday, well, guess what they didn't do? They didn't violate anybody. They didn't talk to anybody about that, did they?
No.
All they just did is left the bottles, and they talked to us about that, but they didn't talk about who did the drinking. That rule wasn't enforced, was it? Well, Paul said that he told them they don't drink alcohol, they drink coffee. And he said, I remember him saying,
So, wait a minute. Yeah, we're not throwing parties, you morons.
I told Paul that too. I said, we don't throw parties at night. We leave here at 3. I know I told him that. And we go home. Yeah, you're home. And when we are here, we pick up by ourselves. We drink coffee. I know that. I told him that. I told him everything. And we leave at 3.
We don't cause shit, dude.
Even Sean says, you guys are here at 3. You leave. What goes on after 3 here? I told Paul, we don't know. We're not here. I know that. And Paul said, I know that. And Sean said he comes by at 5.
So why are you
So he doesn't see us.
So all those bullshit that just...
Apparently we're the kings of the partiers. Apparently we throw the parties. We're the disc jockeys. We're the disc jockeys. Guess for them, we're the disc jockeys. Right. Basically, we play the music, and we make them dance and drink.
I'll tell you what.
Basically, we're the bartenders.
Why don't you make us statues of us? Let's just make statues of us.
We're not the bartenders. Well, basically, they're saying we're the disc jockeys and bartenders. Mm-hmm. Basically, we serve drinks. We don't drink, but we serve drinks. We throw the parties.
What fucking money do I have if I could blow on?
Throw the bar, but apparently we get paid to throw the parties. We throw. Oh, it's starting to rain a little bit. Sprinkles. We throw the parties though. We're the party throwers, but we supply the drinks and all that, but we don't drink. We just dance and disc jockey. Apparently he wants us to go behind Building 11 where he says it's safe, where all the parties are. Well, over there, Building 11 was like over there in those woods. Those guys drink out front. That's over there, Building 11. Where Tanya talks about. Yeah. That's where we can go and sit with those guys.
Then what does that do to us? We get kicked out for that bullshit too.
We get our asses kicked. Because if we come up and they think we're new and we already had that problem, and then we get our asses beaten. Because if something goes wrong, they blame us on them.
That's what he wants, man. I'm not giving him what he wants.
That's peaceful, but that's where all the drinking is.
Peaceful bullshit, dude.
There's bottles and cans everywhere over the trash. And there's dozens of people over there. Those guys out front drinking that night? You remember that early morning you left? Hey, man, at 11?
Yeah.
You see the crowd over there between that building? That's Building 11. That's where all the heavy is.
It's not back at Building 11. Fuck you.
That's where Tanya talks about severe drinking all night. I don't want to be part of that. I don't drink, so why do I go to it?
To hide away from people. Fuck you. We shouldn't have to hide from anybody. Okay, right.
What do we have to hide for? I go, why are we hiding? Wait a minute. I know. Why do we have to hide?
That's a good question. That's why I was asking myself, why do we have to hide?
If we had no reason to hide, why do we have to hide?
They rent to hide.
Yeah. Hide from who?
Hide from the office.
Hide. Why should we hide? We have no reason to hide.
Yeah, we don't do anything wrong.
Should we have to hide from the police if we have no reason to hide?
No, I have to hide from the office.
I know. What I'm trying to say is usually people that hide is when they're in trouble with the law.
People that do bad crimes, I know.
Yeah, why do we have to hide? There's no reason to hide. That's a coward. What do I have to turn myself in for?
You don't.
I can walk into an officer and say, read my ID, check if I have any warrants. I'll just ask him now, you're clear, you're set to go. So what? I tell him, why is my manager sad to hide from? Oh no, well, why do you have to hide? And you give them the reason, why are you hiding? You know, they'll question me. I say, no, ask them why they want us to hide. We're not allowed to sit out here. Why? I don't do drugs. I don't do drugs. I don't deal drugs. I don't do any of that. So what was the reason to hide? What did I do one night? I robbed Burger King and Burger Mart, and that's why I had to hide. Did I do? Rob the bank? That's why I had to hide? Hell no.
Give me all your burgers.
I do. Break into stores, take cash and money and tobacco, and what I do that what do I have to shy for? Why I have to hide? Telling me he's actually giving me the idea to hide with the drunks. That actually are allowed, they don't hide, and they see my face, our faces in it, and we're in big trouble. We weren't drinking, no, but we're sitting with them. Yeah, because we're with them.
Right, because we're technically sitting.
Even though we didn't drink, no, we're a part of that nonsense. Because we're there when it happened. The loudness. The people start screaming at us, why are you hanging out with those guys?
You know, those brothers say, yes, that they're...
I thought the brothers are better than that. They hang out with the back room.
They say they don't drink, but then they do drink. And you know they don't drink, but even though people say, make rumors that they will drink, but they don't.
Yeah.
That's the thing. They'll make rumors.
Then they'll say, I thought the brothers don't do that. And then they said, then we tell them, the office Paul told us, they said, what? And then they'll ask, Paul, why did you have the brothers go over there for those guys? They'll say, why'd you tell them move over? Why did you send the brothers with those guys? They're good brothers. They're good people. Why did you send good people with the bad people? Or the people that cause trouble? Why did you do, you know? Why did you send the brothers over there? Now, well, they're good people. Why did you show them bad people?
They don't live in this development.
Now they can get hurt, or now they get in mischief.
Well, come on, man.
You know, if we were dumb and stupid, we would have listened.
We're not gonna listen. Hell no.
It's a trap. I'm not falling in it.
Hell no. Hell no. And then the officer come down.